Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Trails in the Sky second chapter. Today, we enter a new chapter. Oh, is that Kevin? Is that... Oh, what the hell was her name? Chloe's instructor. Adios, that was one heck of a trip. If it's much further, I think my legs are gonna pop off. Swars, right? Is that how you, Captain Swars? Yeah? Well, you can relax now. This is the lowest floor of the sealed area. Oh, wait, really? Ah, thank the goddess. If you told me we were only halfway down, I think I'd be floating off the meter right about now. Really, Father Kevin, we're being a little bit too humble. I can tell you're extremely well trained for a priest. If you were not, I doubt you could do the job you do. Kazing. Read like a book, a children's book at that. Well, it's no big if you figured it out. We're close to the Von Osleys family anyways. Oh, and speaking, is that your last name? Osleys? Wait, are they using your last name, your first name as your... No, you're Julia. You are Julia Swords, right? Who the hell are the Von Lees? They'll probably tell us later. Oh, speaking of my job, that thing the mayor of Ruin had? Ah, Chronos rod. Hey. In accordance to our pact, it's being kept safely secured using the prescribed methods. We can hand it off to you whenever you wish. Perfect, thanks. So anyways, the thing we discussed earlier, mind showing it to me? It's down here, right? Yes, follow me. Oh, I hope she joins our party in this one. She, for some reason, became like one of my favorite non-playable characters. She's kind of badass. We just left this here? That seems rather not smart. Well now, would you look at that? I imagine even the Trust will have difficulty deciding what to do with this, yes? This sort of artifact isn't so much big as it is gargantuan. Gargantuan, there we go, Chronos. Huh. You mind if I take a closer look? I wouldn't. As you like, the Queen has given her permission. Please, if you understand any of this, share your thoughts. So this is the Ring Guardian that was in the reports, huh? It's kind of similar to the robot excavated in Calvard, but I wish I could have seen it moving. And this... I got video evidence, dog, if you want to go check it out. This thing's an artifact from the last years of the ancient Zumerian civilization, which makes it at least 1200 years old. It's clearly the core of the structure, but there's no clear indication to what it actually does. Analysis of artifacts seems to be impossible with modern tools. They work on the same principle and energy as an ornament, but their internal structure is just entirely different from an ornament's. That's what Professor Russell told us anyways. The church refers to these as gifts from the goddess given too early. And over here is... an elevator? A platform? So this so just after the black ornament you called the gospel was used, all the giant pillars that were in here just set into the floor? Yes, all 4 pillars set into the floor, like this one. Oh, okay. Even 2 months later, we're not even sure what it means, if anything. Okay, a seal on the aureole, a gospel was used. And then the device in here spoke of device towers and second barrier. I think I'm starting to see what kind of system is at work here. System? What system? There's nothing else here. Well, call it just gut instinct at this point, but I think this has this was some sort of gate. Gate? Bingo! Call it a gate on the trail that leads to the goddess's treasure. And the thing that opens it is a black key called the gospel. If you think about it like that, the auroral, sure, why not? Being AWOL makes a lot more sense. But this trail of yours, then, where's this trail of yours? This is the lowest floor. According to the professor, the ruins extend no further. I think a little less literally. It's not a trail you see with your own eyes or walk normally. Are you gonna say it's in the sky? Is that what you're gonna say? It could be the septum veins that run through the earth, or maybe it's some route that we can't even imagine. And that's where we'll find the clue that will lead to the Oriole. I like to think that Julie is just like, okay. Sneaking Shadows. Chapter 1 of second chapter. That's a weird... Yeah, I probably should have called them something other than chapters then, right? Not the games. The games could have been like second chapter, third chapter. Though I guess the third game is actually just called the third. And like the first game it's called first chapter. However, it's not called first chapter on like the game page at all. Well, it says in the description the first chapter of the Trails in the Sky trilogy or something like that. Interesting. Whew. Being on an airship for over half a day is kind of tiring, huh? Yeah, that's why I never will probably go to Japan, unless they start making those faster. I know how to stretch our legs, though. Let's go... I know how to stretch our legs, though. Yeah, let's go report to the completion of our training and duty readiness. Dots. Estelle? Hello? Oh, yeah. You're right, we should go say hi to Elnan. Hey, are you... Estelle, you got a case of the nerves, don't you? Yeah, I do. I don't know why either. I didn't feel like this way at all before I went to training, but now, somehow thinking that I'm really going to be a full bracer now is making me really, really antsy. Hehe, I get it. You're trembling with excitement, I bet. Excitement, huh? You're growing way, way stronger over this past month, Estelle. And not just in, like, the whacking stuff with the stick department. You're more knowledgeable, careful, and even make better judgments. We'll see about that. And now you're about to start hunting down the mystery creepos who want to doom us all or whatever, and you're gonna bring Joshua back. I bet that's the only... I bet all that only just now is that's sinking into you. I guess so. Huh. Yeah, when you put it that way, that's how I'm feeling. I'm such a dimwit. I'm like a mountain climber who didn't even bother looking up how big the mountain was before she set off. Just ad-lib half that sentence there. Having second thoughts about climbing it? No way. If anything, I'm even more fired up now than I used to be. No matter how big the mountain is, you can only climb it one step at a time anyways. Well, not really. You can, like, do some jumping and swinging and stuff like that. Even if I crawl, I'll reach the top no matter what. That's more like it. Okay, are we gonna head over to the guild? Let's go, maybe. Do I have control? Okay, so we're just going then. I see that both of you have done well. Well then, here's your reward based on your performance during training. Huh, we get paid for training? Not that I'm complaining, but are you sure? Naturally, it's part of your job after all. It won't be a problem as long as you put your new skills to good use for the guild. Alright, I'll do my best. Jobs completed 1. Boo! Bracer G rank. Senior Bracer G rank. Alright, we got 2 BP. Yeah, you know me. We got 12 BP and 2,000 Mira. It does seem like you two had quite the fulfilling training period. You even carry yourself differently. It was. I learned a lot. If I ever get a chance, I'd love to go again. Go training again? I mean, I guess, a refresher. That happens sometimes. I'm glad to hear it. Speaking of which, Kurt and the others remain at the training ground, correct? Yeah, Karna and Grant are doing some expert level stuff, I think. They said they won't be back for a while. Boo! I think I get what Elnan is pointing at, though. The guild is down 3 full skilled racers now. We're gonna be really busy from now on. And on top of that, Cassius is still devoting all his time to the military, right? Oh yeah. If I remember right, he's currently working out a Leston fortress. Cassius, Brigadier General Bright. Is that Brigadier? Yeah. Has been welcomed back into the army and is now the head of the military command. He's essentially the head of Her Majesty's Royal Army at this point. Dude, that's gonna be quite the paycheck and responsibility. What? He's the head of the army now? I thought General Morgan had that position. As I understand it, that was the original idea, but Morgan himself proposed giving Cassius full reign. He seems to be entrusting the future of the army to your father, Estelle. The future entrusted to Dad? Oh, well, we're doomed then. I mean, the guy's kind of strong. He does seem kind of bright, too. Maybe not. Well, I can see Cassius being given that much responsibility, you know? That's gonna mean we're down our S-rank hero, too, though. I think it's safe to say we'll have plenty of support from the military from now on. However, at the same time, we have new threats to concern ourselves with. Huh? Right, you mean the society? Did they start to do stuff while we were away? No, they've done nothing obvious, but that is admittedly how they work. Now, what has happened are several strange occurrences over the past month. One example would be the changes in the wild beasts and monsters in the various regions. Let me guess, they got stronger. The monsters have changed. Do you mind defining change, Elden? I hope isn't what I think. I think I'm just gonna call him L again. I think it was that I was doing that in the original one. To start with, here therefore, undocumented types of monsters are showing up all over across the country. Even the existing monsters have become far more vicious and powerful. Travel becomes significantly much more dangerous. No one has been able to put forward an explanation as to why this is happening. So every beastie out there is nastier, just cuz. Oh man. I mean, I get it. You know, if we're gonna be reusing the same areas from the last game, to some extent anyways, they're gonna have to change up the monsters. Kinda wish they gave a better reason for it. It's definitely the society's doing, well maybe that's it. They're trying to turn us all into monster kibble. Calm yourself, Annalise. We still don't have enough evidence to be certain of anything. We do know one thing though, things definitely began happening after the Queen's birthday celebration. That we know for certain. The first reports came in practically the day after. Ah, crap. Dots. Don't look so glum. We've actually been formulating a response of sorts. And I'm very much like the two of you to be a part of it. A response? Woman's voice. You two here already? I wanted to meet you at the port. Oh, is it Schera? Oh, Schera, and oh crap. Agate. Agate, not Agate. Agate too. This is a surprise. Welcome back, you two. It's good to see you. You two got back sooner than I thought. I'm really happy to see you too, Schera. And Agate, hi. It's been a while, huh? Yeah, I think the last time we saw each other was during the Queen's birthday shindig. The old man told me about Joshua, you know. I heard you were pretty broken up over it, but you seem back on your feet already, yeah? Yeah, mostly. More to the point though, why are you two together? Good question. I should go to camera. This is like seeing a penguin. Oh really, it isn't that rare, you two. Gotta admit, we don't work together that often, Scherazade. Actually, Scherazade and Agate are here to begin a special mission. I asked them to come here today for a specific reason. A mission? Indeed, they will be tasked with investigating the Society of Ouroboros. What? Wait, like chasing down their agents and stuff? Isn't that dangerous? I wish it was that exciting. Investigating might be a little too specific, though. We're barely even certain the Society exists at this point, you realize, despite what Cassius says. We're gonna be wandering all across Liberl, keeping an eye out on anything resembling a secret society bent on world domination. This is probably not gonna be the most exciting job ever, is the point. Oh, I get it. I was just groping around in the dark. I guess groping around in the dark is the best way we can do right now, huh? So I'm guessing you want us to tag along? Yes, I'd like to send the two of you to assist Scherazade and Agate. The plan is to have Schera and Agate investigate different areas separately. I would like for them to have a partner, though, just in case the society really is as dangerous as we think it is. So one of us helps Schera, and the other one helps Agate. Exactly. Well, so are you willing to assist? I mean, yeah. I was hoping I was going to go looking for the society on my own anyway, so this is perfect. I want to help too. There's no way I can just sit around when there's suspicious stuff going on, because I'm nosy and I like gossip. Thank you. I'm glad we have the help. Well then, the one remaining hurdle would be team formation. I'd be fine with either of you, really. We all know each other, basically. You two figure out how it'll work out best. Of course you have to push the decision on us. What do you think, Annalise? How should we do this? Well, this might be kind of irresponsible of me, but I think it might be best if you decide, Estelle. What? You really only been a full bracer for a little while, right? You probably haven't found your style as a bracer yet, so how about using this as a chance to see what kind of bracer you want to be? Annalise? Well, look at you, Annalise. How did you learn to talk like a professional? Leave it to me. Either way, this girl's got a point. Schera and I are in the same rank, but the way we fight are way different. I barely use arcs except for support once in a while. I focus more on cutting things down with my sword, and I emphasize on speed at the range of my whip and orbital arts. I can't really go wrong with either of us, I think. Keep in mind that being a bracer involves much more than just fighting, though. Think hard and choose the partner you think matches you best. Okay, so if we actually have a choice here, no offense to Estelle, but she's gonna need like a lot of intelligence, and Agate is smart. He is smart, but Schera is way more smarter than Agate, I think. At least I got that feeling when I played the first one. But being said, the way I play Estelle is that of pretty much a caster that does melee sometimes, but she's a healer that, pings people with arts, right? And that's pretty much Schera's job. So getting a Agate would probably be better in case we run into something that, maybe doesn't take that much damage from, magic, and now we have a physical fighter and a pseudo-physical fighter in Estelle. Though she does pretty good physical damage in her own right, even though she's, in my play, like gaming, she's mostly on healing and arts duty. So I don't know who I want to choose. Schera for the intelligence or Agate for the different style of play that I have compared to Estelle. But you know what? I don't have to actually choose. I'm actually going to push the decision off of myself and go to my coin of gender choosing, which is now the coin of Schera or Agate choosing. So heads will do Schera, tails will do Agate. It is tails. All right, so Agate it is. All right then. Just keep in mind you're a full bracer now, and I ain't gonna go easy on you. Hope you're ready. Yeah, I know. I kind of thought you might say something macho like that. What? Come on now, starting off with an argument is probably not the best way to begin this trip. Anyways, that will make Annalise and me the other team. I'm looking forward to seeing how your training turned out. I was kind of hoping Annalise would stay around for a while. I know we just had her in our party for a few hours, but still. It feels like forever since we worked together, Schera. So, with that out of the way, the next step is figuring out how we're gonna wander the country looking for the shadows. Any thoughts, Ellen? Possibly. I was just beginning by going to help the regions with the busiest branches. In fact, I just received pleas for aid from Ruin and Roland branches today. Rather desperate-sounding ones at that. That sounds just lovely. I suppose I've been away from Roland for too long. I'd best go help Aina. I said that name way wrong. Not wrong, but weirdly. Yeah, I think that's for the best. So we're going to Ruin? It's been a while since I've seen Aina, too. We'll head to Ruin, then. You're cool with that, right, Estelle? Of course. Man, I wonder how everyone in Ruin's doing. I'll contact the branches ahead of your arrival. Be careful, everyone. Okay. We'll get a bit of an early start then. Oh, so would we have gone to, like, Roland if we chose Schera? Oh. Okay. Okay. You know what? I wasn't actually expecting there to be, like, a branching story path, kind of. I thought pretty much we would choose a character and then we would just go on like it just normal. That character would just be replaced with whoever I chose. But it does look like we would have went to Roland if we played it with Schera? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading that wrong too, or expecting that to happen and it won't. Estelle, you've just gotten back too. I'm sorry we couldn't spend more time together. Me too. Sounds like Aina and Roland really need your help too, though. Be sure to say hi to everyone for me. You got it. Estelle, I'm sure you'll be fine, but don't fret yourself to lose loose ends, alright? Schera, my tarot tells me that the bond between you and Joshua has not been severed yet. So don't worry, believe in your connection to him. Follow it and your trail will be clear, I know it. Yeah, thanks Schera, I feel a lot braver now. Come on now, don't make that face. You're a full bracer, remember? Be proud of yourself. Right, I am. Hehe. So Estelle, guess this is goodbye for now then. Annalise, thanks for coming with me on my training. Sherry's asked you to come along with me, right? I've been found out like a pie thief in the night. Schera said having someone who didn't know Joshua too well around would help you sort out your feelings. So yeah, she asked me. I thought so. What the? Don't tell her everything. Hey, what's wrong with being upfront at this point, right? But the real truth is, it wasn't just that. I did want to train myself too. And I really do think I learned a lot by training with you, Estelle. So I gotta say it too. Thank you. Annalise. Aw, let's all have a group hug except for you, Agate. Okay, deep breaths. I know you might think I'm weird for saying this, but... I like to think we're already friends, but well... I like it if you and me, Estelle, if we paying something more. Dot? What? What are you saying? What are you saying? What I think you're saying? No, don't try to stop me, Schera. I'm serious. I'm absolutely sure about this. Serious? Oh my. Really? Right here in public? You have got to be freaking kidding me. Well, I know I'm a couple years older than you, Estelle, but we totally spent about the same amount of time in the guild, and you know what? Age doesn't matter when it comes to something like this. I mean, it can. It really does, actually. So, what do you think? Well, I mean, I'm really happy, and I think my heart is racing out of my chest, but this is kind of a surprise to say the least. Besides, there's Joshua, and there's kind of some issues on a couple fronts, or more than a couple, rather. I don't, Joshua, what does he have to do with this? What problems would there be with sorry, what problems would there be on a couple fronts if we become rivals? Dots? Rivals? Yeah, we're about the same age, about equal in skill. I thought it would help us both try to reach even higher, but you don't actually like the idea, do you? Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. As unpredictable as always, I see. Not quite the punchline I was expecting. Punchline? Well, if that's what you want. Alright then. I, Estelle Bright, hereby recognize you as my rival, Annalise Elfide? Oh right, we saw your last name like a couple episodes, right? And it threw me off then too. Consider the gauntlet thrown, in your face even. Ah, sweet. Alright, step 1. A race to see which one of us can reach Agate and Schera's levels first. Bring it on, Sword Brain. I'll leave you eating my bracelet point dust. Oh boy. I do believe we are in some amount of peril, my good Mr. Crossner. Seriously. Nothing scarier than a couple of kids charging straight ahead. This is the final boarding call for the Cecilia, bound for Roland. All passengers, please embark immediately. That's us, I'm afraid. Aw, man. Kinda want Schera in my group. I'm having buyer's remorse, Agate? No, Agate. Well then, you two stay safe. We'll contact you through the guild should we find anything. Keep in touch with us as well. Will do. See you, Annalise. See you, Schera. Stay safe. Yeah, good luck, Estelle. I know, we sound so alike. It's like the person reading this doesn't have any range with female characters. Or barely any with male characters, too. Oh. Agate will be fine. God dang coin of Schera and Agate choosing. It does make sense, though, to me, I guess, having two different styles of play instead of just two casters. And I guess I could have just built Estelle a little more physical if we went with the Schera, but still. Yeah, let's wait for the inbound flight, I guess. Oh, we should go shopping. Yeah, let's go to the department store. I mean, guys don't actually charge in. That's more of a snow thing as I got. We should plan out what we're actually gonna do. And Estelle's not that good at preparing either. Okay, so let's go shopping, yeah? No more chit-chatting? What level are you? You're level 42, so you're not much stronger than me. You have a claymore, fiber vest, metal spikes. Yeah, that's definitely better than one I think I had on you at the end. How you doing on orbments? You have seal, move. You have an attack already? Oh, you do have an attack already. Okay. Maybe I should give you an evade. You already have a green. Yeah, let's give you the evade. There you go. And we're good here for you. We could give you an attack, but it doesn't really seem worth it. Let's see. What's the map look like? Where was the shop? It was down here and to the left, right? So we'll go there. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I actually thought they were gonna let us go shopping, but that's fine. That's kind of rude, actually. Who the hell's the ticket person? Did I walk by them? Do I gotta go in that place? I probably gotta go in this place. Oh, it's, all over his person, right? Huh? What? Bispectacled woman. You mean woman with glasses? Bispectacled, huh? Really, this is why I cannot stand the pompous imperial nobility, and I thought there were limits to how unpleasant a single person could be. Oh no. That who I think it is? You took the words right from my mouth. Tell me, why does the Republic even care about the engine provision deals? I do not think liberal and eternal politics were your playthings. It's a matter of national, no, international security, of course. If only a decade since Ebonia attempted to annex this entire and innocent little country. It is absolutely unacceptable for half a barbaric nation like yours to lay their hands on such a cutting-edge technology. The Republic is a long-standing friend of Liberl. We don't stand back and allow something like that will threaten its interests. Long-standing friends? Are you not who I think you are? Maybe not. You kind of remind me of the Queen's, like, what was it, nephew or something like that from the last game. The one that kind of caused all the problems, right? He was like a puppet leader for like a hot minute. Long-standing friend? Some friends you are. You didn't send them so much of as a soldier in the war. You're just pretending to be allies when it suits you, while standing back and doing nothing when it doesn't. What did you just... Major Vander. Yeah, you're all others, dude, so you're not who I'm thinking you are. My Lord Ambassador Krennig, may I suggest we leave the matter here? We don't wish to bother the other customers. But Mueller, we... Ambassador Crossrain? Crossrain? Probably Crossrain, right? Crossron? I don't know. May I ask that you back down as well? This is a debate that could be handled just as well through the emissaries. Very well. I can't say I like hearing that from a member of the Imperial Army. Still, far better than hearing it from a pompous and gluttonous member of the nobility, I suppose. What did you just... Well, gentlemen, if you pardon me... That insufferable she-wolf! This is what commoners with no history or tradition are. My lord. Yes. I shall return to the emissary. I trust I can leave the other matters in your hands. As you will, my lord. Mueller has it rough. Hiya. Estelle, yes? It's been some time since your, help during the festival, I believe. I'm glad you remember. That was one heck of an argument just now, though. Who are those two people? And why were they going at each other like cat and dog? The man was the ambassador from the Emborian Empire to Liberl, Lord Dalvlin Carneg. The woman would be the ambassador from the Republic of Calvard, Elsa Crossran. They head up their respective emissaries here in the capital. Oh, I see. Awful damn childish for a couple of ambassadors. Can those two really do their jobs? Agate. I wish I could disagree, just honestly. To say that the Empire of the Republic have always been on bad terms would be an understatement at the best of times. And on top of that, those two are like oil and water on a personal level. Well, no. The fact that they break into argument every time they meet shows how similar they are in some ways. I guess I can see that. Though, maybe it's because I walked into the middle of the conversation, but I couldn't understand like half of that. Something about engine provision and Liberal's internal politics? Dots. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have asked. No, I don't mind. It's not really a secret anyways. The engine in question is actually the latest from our own central factory. Once the design is finalized, sample units are to be provided by your airship company to the Empire and Republic both. But we bumped into Ambassador Crossran when we came by to finalize the details on the deal. Oh, I get it. Why the big argument about the engine then? An orbital ship engine is what determines what a ship can really do. Since you can install them in military ships, you usually don't just hand them out like candy. Oh, now I get it. It'd be a real mess if the engine let the Imperial Army get all powered up. Well, I mean... Not at all, it's true. Normally sharing such advanced technology with other countries so freely would be unthinkable, but this is part of your Queen's plan. Rather than monopolizing a technology edge, she wishes to provide it to the other countries to promote multinational peace. That sounds like that's gonna backfire horribly. Cause it just takes one corrupt politician, really, one corrupt ruler, to be like, hey, thanks for the nukes, and just start dropping them. I don't know, I mean, I guess it's not much different in, the real world where some countries can sell their, surplus military to other countries. It's usually first world or third world. Not always, but usually. Still, I don't know. It doesn't seem like, it doesn't seem smart. At least that's her plan as I understand it. I get it, she didn't mention something like that a while ago now that I think about it. It's pretty incredible that the Queen is willing to try something like that. Incredible or foolish. Like, it's not like just an ideal. It's not just an ideal, It's something that can really change how people negotiate. Yes, you have a reason to be proud of your Queen, I'd say. My apologies, but this conversation has gone on longer than I intended. You're here for air tickets, yes? I'll pardon myself here. Oh yeah! Say, Mueller, about Oliver. Has he gone back to the Abrodia already? What? Have you not heard? I haven't really had a chance to see him since the Queen's birthday celebrations, actually. I felt kind of bad about that. Oh, don't worry. That happened just continuing to while away his days here in Liberl. He said he was going to visit Elmo's Springs, if I remember correctly. Oh, okay then. Yeah, that sounds like Oliver, alright. Should he ever bother returning to the embassy like a responsible citizen, unlikely as it is, I'll let him know you were asking after him. I'll make sure he at least contacts you before he returns to the Empire. Thanks, Mueller. Hardly. I should thank you for keeping that lunatic company. Now, if you'll excuse me. I mean, you wouldn't call him a lunatic. Eccentric, yes. Oh, I mean, he's not that he's kind of stiff. Mueller. Yeah, we're not really... Yeah, he is the resident military officer of the emissary, right? Don't really know his complete role, but I guess he protects the people there? Or keeps them in line, maybe, when it comes to Oliver. I mean, yeah, he probably is strong, right? Oh, God. You should trust... Well, I don't know, maybe Oliver. Nah, Oliver's kind of a nice dude. No, I mean... Mueller, yeah, I don't really know the reason. Mueller seems like a good dude now, but he could just be like the I will follow any order type kind of guy. So who knows, Sure, let's go get our tickets. This is you? Yes, let's get a national flight. Flight, huh? Flight. Yes, we're with the Bracer Guild. Hey, nice! Free tickets. I mean, I guess it's a work expense, right? So why not pay for our trip? So we can check in for our flight now. Shop. What do you got? Liberal news, issue 2. Okay, so go ahead. There you go. At least we got one shop out of the way. Alright, so we going to... Is it here? Yes. Okay. You know what? Let's actually see if there's anything else we can do here before I actually leave. Like, I'll try leaving here again. But that doesn't seem possible. Alright, so with that, we'll check in our flight and wait for it to arrive next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, when you have my video section, check out some of the content and see if it's to your liking. If you're interested in watching me live stream, head on to twitch.tv/Chronos, give my channel a follow to be notified when I go live. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.